Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to some more Minecraft, and today we're looking at the behind the scenes of the brand new Captain Sparklez music video, and I'm here, as always, with Phil.
Hello!
Phil, you're looking back. A little different for people who don't watch My Night.
For those who don't watch My Night, yeah, I changed my skin a little while back. I feel I look a lot more snazzier. Got some emeraldy stuff now. It's
very green. I like it.
Abed, it's blue. Never mind.
It's blue, yeah. But anyway, so on Saturday, Jordan, aka Captain Sparklez, released a brand new music video called "Find the Pieces," and awesome. Yeah, it's amazing. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'll put an annotation up and things like that. What's kind of crazy is we built sets for that about 6 or 7 months ago.
Yeah, at least it was quite a while ago now, but
yeah,
it's been a long road. It's a long production. I think it was a total of like 18 months since like the last sort of song.
It's been a long time.
So
yeah, it's been a very long time.
So we're gonna go around. We're gonna show you some of the stuff for that we built, and So hello.
So starting off here. This is you see this about just after the 2-minute mark in the music video. There's this. It pans into the Nether, and you see this huge kind of Nether castle. It's been changed a little bit in the music video to what you see in front of you. They've added more things to it. They kind of split this big quartz staircase you see here. They split this in half and added a little bit more of a bridge to it and things like that.
Yeah.
But this is, you still see a lot of this stuff in there, such as this crazy kind of archway here, which kind of connects up and walks through.
None of this isn't shot, but in the actual thing, but. That's the thing we're doing sets. Like normally we get like a brief. It was actually really awesome this time. We got some concept art like made like fresh for this. So it was very good. It was very exact as to what we were to make. The whole principle was to have a sort of evil looking Nether fortress which had quartz.
How's the pigments? The pigments.
Housing all the pig. I love these because they kind of look like eyes.
Yeah, you can see them all in the music video as well. They're all still there. And up here, they added kind of a big door and then extended this up into the ceiling of the Nether. So they added like a big door which opens and stuff like that. Again, for us, this is very similar to the concept art, but they obviously animations evolve. And things change over the course of
There's obviously
18
a lot of
months
things.
Or whatever. So.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of things that they add in as well, like in post. So there's things that we can't get in Minecraft that they wanted to add in, like doing stuff like the door and animating the door and stuff like that. Obviously, is something that they would do by hand, and we would, just sort of be like, door goes in.
And there's no lava down there. There's no lava.
Oh yeah.
Below within the Nether. Oh no! I'm falling. I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, so they added all the lava in and such, and added some more things around it. Again, this was kind of the first thing we did. But I think the rest of the video, we're about 3 minutes in, I think the rest of the video should now be concentrated on the biggest set we've ever built for anything.
Oh yeah, so, jeez. It's pretty
ready
crazy.
For this. I'm going to zoom in on your face. I'm zooming in on your face. There we go. Oh. How walking into you travels me across the world, I don't know.
My insides feel funny.
Wow. Oh. Well... This is it. This may not look like a set to anyone. It's just a load of trees.
This is a load of trees, but I think... Yeah.
Turn this way, and here it is. Now, this is what we refer to as the coastal town. It's this huge city that's kind of along the coast. To kind of get the full scope of this, I'm going to just show people some of the renders I did. I'll pop them up. These are just screenshots where you can see the entire thing, because you can't load all of this in one thing. Like, if I start flying now, you're only going to see... like a little section of the town.
Yeah, it's really, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's huge. And then, if we go this way, you'll see these are all the kind of docks and the port area. This is where most of the action goes down in the music video. And the actual exact spot where the main character fights the Wither is just over here. It's just over in this section right here. You can actually, if you compare it to the music video, you can see it's literally this spot right here, because this is looking directly at this crane back here. So when he gets thrown up against the wall by the Wither and such, he's fighting right here, and then he falls down.
Is it?
And then there's some TNT right here that he shoots. And
it's
pretty cool. So.
It's pretty crazy to think of this is the only bit that was really used. But it's awesome because you see that first sort of panning shot, and then you see all the stuff afterwards, and it really does feel like it's an actual city rather than just because I think that's what we wanted. We wanted to actually have something that was on grander scale, and even though it was pretty ridiculous for us, and it was kind of hard for us to look at this and go, this is too big. This is way too big. But then we actually see it in the render shot, and it's like, actually, that was pretty
It
perfect.
kind of
actually.
works, especially in the music video. You kind of have a sense that there's a lot more going on. And
Oh, yeah.
Jordan's original kind of concept to us, we didn't actually have any art for this. He just said, do something that's medieval-ish, but has a lot of the themes of, say, like Singapore and Tokyo kind of mixed in.
Yeah, so very much
so
a
what-
trading town, like
Yeah.
something that would be influenced by a lot of different cultures and like, yeah. Oh
And
man,
what
we're
we did is we made ourselves start small back there, so it's kind of lower buildings, and then over here, this is where we start getting into the big buildings. You can see this, especially in the shot after the battle goes on, when it's the morning and the boat is
Yeah.
leaving. You can see this cathedral back here has taken a huge chunk of damage, especially at this front end right here. It's like pretty much just a smouldering ruin off in the background. And there was
which
so
is a bit of
much
a
to
shame.
this.
It was so
It's
we were
beautiful,
like,
isn't
"Oh."
it? It's
We
big
love it so
white
much, and then all of a
cathedral.
sudden it just gets destroyed. That's all.
Yeah.
All he does with our builds is he just takes them and he just
Yeah, he did that with
destroys them.
Fallen Kingdom too. I should mention that the music video starts off with the king in Fallen Kingdom again, which is
Yeah.
kind of recapping the end half of the Fallen Kingdom music video. So that set has now, with that we built in 2012, has now been used 3 times. It's been used in Fallen
I know,
Kingdom,
it's
Take
pretty
Back
crazy.
the Night, and Find the Pieces. So
I
I'm just
love
heading
when
over
it goes
this way.
back to it. You know,
Yeah, it's
every
really
single
cool.
time I get a bit of nostalgia coming back to like, I think that was still one of the ones I'm most proud of. Even though like the build going back to it's quite, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It feels old, and I feel like we could do more of it now.
But it's kind of iconic at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's an interesting scale, like it just works on the scale it is. So over here, I'm just showing you guys the diagonal kind of streets and stuff. I designed the road layouts of the city, and I built it with about 5 or 6, maybe 7 other guys over the space of about 2 months. We spent working on this, not full time, just when we could. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much the bridges. I like these diagonal streets and stuff though. I think they could turn out pretty good.
Yeah, it was quite a challenge doing them. Like trying to think of making everything in a not quite 45 degree, but like yeah, random angles was always
Yeah, there's another one over here with a
interesting.
little wooden bridge that goes into kind of like some farmland back here. You don't really see this at all in the music video, the stuff back here. The windmills are pretty hard to even notice. There's some pretty interesting like little Easter eggs and stuff all the way back here. If you go
Oh, yeah.
all the way back here, you'll see like a little mine shaft and stuff back here and things like that. So
It's nice
pretty
that, you
interesting.
know, with the fact of like, you know, we did the Fallen Kingdom one, and that set is still being used. In fact, it's quite interesting to me that there are still parts of that being used that hadn't been shown off even in the first one.
Well, I think,
Um,
especially at the end of the music video, it looks like it's flooded.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
Well,
like
I mean,
that's them returning to Fallen Kingdom, but it's all been flooded. So
yeah. Well, that's what I mean, like stuff like that, and then also like, you know, with this one, even though we've built it and yes, a lot of it hasn't been used, it doesn't mean that, you know, if there are going to be future sets, you know, they can't
It
use bits
doesn't
of this
mind-
one
yeah.
for the same, you know.
exactly. So
That's the
let's
thing,
go
like you give them
through-
the whole thing, they can take bits and pieces, you know, they can
Yeah.
use some of it, they can not use some of it, but it's better to give them the whole thing to use, you know, and then hey, that makes, you know, the
Yeah, and
whole
it
thing
looks
a lot
more
better.
impressive overall as well, like visually. Anyway, here's like this is like the center, kind of like circle area with the fountain and right next to the cathedral. But if we go straight to the north here, you'll see
To the
what
north.
is just only can be seen in the music video if you stop. Like if you're watching in 1080p and you stop it, you can see it just off in the background behind the cathedral. Where
Yeah.
is this castle? And it's, you know, it's the people who own it, and it's got some interesting aspects that look quite Fallen Kingdom-y, with its staircases are quite similar. It's
Yeah.
got some nice areas, but we didn't go crazy with the detail back here. We just kind of built a castle. We didn't add like there's some blank areas and things like that because we knew this was going to be quite far off in the background. So
Yeah.
we just kind of did a few things. And
You can do enough just in case some of it is going to be seen, or some, like, you know, they want to add something in. But
yeah. And this is the eastern gate in and out of town over this way too.
yeah,
See, that goes all the way down to this wall goes all the way down to the docks.
it's even like a little
And one
maze
thing-
here.
Yeah, there's even a little maze. And one thing you'll notice in the music video, you can actually see is mountains in the background. Now, this entire area I have built in World Painter, so there's like big mountains with snow on top, all going along the back. But they're so tall, and they're like all the way this way. It's gonna take me forever.
All right.
So this is one area we kind of didn't touch on too much. This is the market district, right on
Yeah.
like the edge of town, and you can see that everything back there. It's all just, the chunks are just starting to deload now.
Yeah.
It's Minecraft, you know. It's Minecraft. But if we go right here, this is where all of the stuff goes down in the music video. we can say some final thoughts.
All the
to
action.
you guys. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like this shot, like right here, was pretty much a shot used exactly in the music video. Like this angle. I think this is right where he stood up and he's got the Nether Star and the big portal opens in the sea behind it. Like
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
yeah, down at the end there.
Yeah, it's very
Pretty
similar to
crazy.
like just pretty much right here. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this and have enjoyed like us talking about it. There was a lot of other smaller things we built. Some of them we used, some of them not. You see them kind of in the background and things like that. But it was a lot of fun building this stuff. If you haven't seen the music video, go check it out on Captain Sparklez' channel. It's really, really, really awesome. And yeah, I think for people wondering, obviously we're right now on the channel. We're doing a lot of Minite, but we are currently working on some new time lapses. We're working on bringing creations back in a really cool way, and we're also, working on some really cool things behind the scenes. You probably saw at the beginning there was a new kind of shorter title sequence and things like that. Things are changing up behind the scenes, and it's gonna be pretty cool, I think. So stay tuned for the hardcore creative people. Yeah,
it's gonna be amazing once it comes to the front, and yeah, we hope you guys are pretty excited about it. We'll be posting lots of images in the run up to all the big changes.
Yeah.
And yeah, but for now, keep if you want to see us in our most action, go check us out on Twitch, which will be in the description below.
Yeah, twitch.tv/FyreUK is pretty much, we stream basically 5 times a week, but 3 of those nights are Minecraft and 2 of them are GTA, so...
Yeah, and we're going to mix it up with some other stuff from time to time, but there is still stuff going on in the background. There is still time lapses coming. We just want to make sure they're really awesome before putting them up on the channel. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So there we go. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and let us know in the comments below what you thought of these sets, and also what you thought of the music video overall. Sorry we couldn't give you like a super crazy detailed tour of the city. It would just take one forever, and the chunks don't load amazingly well because it is so big. So that's why I threw up those. I threw up. I just vomited images on the screen. That's what I did. I vomited images on the screen for you guys to see of the entire city. We can see it all.
But if you want the best look, go onto the actual Captain Sparklez vid and just pause and just you know. Just take a while, stare.
It's just wow.
Stare at it. Try and see if you can spot all the stuff that we were showing you in this video, and
yeah.
We'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.
These never get easier, even though we take a long break.